What's up, everyone? It's Retro Rays, and today we are going to look up the top 10 Blazing Soul monsters. Mainly, I just chose these monsters based on their looks, their stats, etc. Mainly, I just picked these out so I could make a YouTube video and so I could make something interesting for you guys. So let's get started. So, as number 10, we have Boss Vilray in the Lair of Yutei. So, basically he's just a stingray. He's a lot of fun to, fight and, things like that. This dungeon is full of, like, fish-like things, but, this dungeon's pretty cool. So, Boss Vilray as number 10. So, let's fight him. So, he doesn't have a lot of health compared to other ones we'll be looking at. But he just drops simple stuff. He does drop an outfit. You'll be lucky to get it. And there is a treasure chest at the end of his dungeon. So, again, that's Boss Vilray as, number 10 in the top 10 list. So, let's go to number 9. So, as number 9, we have, Nafuben. He's basically, a very large bear. As you can see, there's other bears around here, and they're much smaller. But this guy sure does stand out. He does have a lot of health compared to the last one, around 300,000. But he's going to take a while to fight, so I will just resume the video at the end. So I've been fighting him for a little bit now. He has 5% health left. Now he just died. But so that was Nafuben as number 9. So, now let's go to number 8. Okay, so as number 8, we have the Relic Core. It's probably the smallest monster we're gonna get in. It's not technically a monster, it's more of a, device. But it has, quite a bit of health. And it does take a while because these 3 plates that are on the ground, these all spawn other monsters that you have to attack while defeating this. So, I'll just go and show you the whole thing. So, as the first monster appears, right here. And before you attach the Relic Core, again, you have to defeat this one. So, now we can go back. So that was all for the Relic Core. That was number 8. Now let's go to number 7. So as number 8, or 7, we are going to see the Glacial Tortoise, and then after we defeat him, a second boss is going to come in, and we're going to see the Howling Beast. So it's kind of a 2-in-1 kind of situation. So let's get started. When this boss is health up to about 40,000, the second boss will come in, and then we'll have to fight them. So for now, let's just focus on this guy, and then once we got him, this guy comes in. And if you notice, this boss has a little less health. I think it's because he's a little bit more powerful. Not as good, but he definitely has more attack power and strength, and it's easier to dodge his attacks. that was the 7th, the Glacial Tortoise and the Howling Beast. Now let's move on to the 6th. As number 6, we have Golden Diva, and as if you can tell, he is a statue right now, and the reason is because he has 2 lanterns right here, where you have to get the light out of these 2 guardians. This one drops the yellow, and that one over there drops the blue. So when you put those 2 in, the Golden Diva comes alive, and then that's when you get to fight him. And if you notice, his health is quite a bit, just a little less than the last ones we just had as number 7. He's not difficult if you know how to dodge attacks. So the Golden Diva as number 6. Let's move on to the 5th. We have Pinchy. And you might be wondering why his name is Pinchy, because he's a scorpion. You might be wondering why he's not here. It's because he is underground, and you have to get his attention before you can fight him. As you can see, he has a lot of health, almost 3,000 or 300,000. So I'm gonna start it, and then I'm gonna pause it, and then I'm gonna resume it at the end of his battle. So let's get started. You have to kind of run around before he pops up, because you don't really ever know where he is. So, let me change channels. So
you have moved to another channel.
So here's Pinchy. He's really plain. He's just a tan scorpion. But he is really interesting because he goes underground after a while, as you can see. So I'm gonna pause the video and then I'm gonna resume. So I just defeated him. And he drops a treasure chest. So he was number 5. Let's move on to number 4. Okay, so I am here with the 4th monster on the list, and he has a lot of health. And let's just see how this goes, because I've never done this by myself. So this will be interesting. Interesting, because it starts shooting stuff down at you from above, so it really hurts you if you don't evade it. So I'm just evading it right now. I think you have to shoot it with the gun. Just got knocked down. About half health down, and still shooting stuff down at me. Hopefully, I don't die. Okay, see a potion. been up there for a long time. Okay, I'm going to pause the video. So I'm almost done with this guy. He has about 11,000 health left. And he's dead. So that took a while. It was paused most of the video, but that was probably the most difficult monster out of the top 10 for me. But I hope you enjoyed that one. But so now let's go to the third one. The third monster on the list, it's the Infernal Lord in the Tomb of Exiles. He is a big boss, and you kind of have to do it with people or you'll die. It's a guarantee, because he's so powerful and his attacks are just really strong. So there he is. He's really big, almost exactly 300,000 health. So yeah, it's a lot. So basically, most of his attacks can't dodge actually, so you'll definitely get hurt during this boss, no matter what, most likely, but with 6 party members, it doesn't take a lot. So there he is. He does drop an outfit, there's part of it, it's not the outfit, but it's part of the outfit. And I don't need any of these stuff, so I'm just going to but that's the, that is the third monster on the list, so let's go to the second. So, here is the second monster on the list, Lycan the Mighty. He has a lot of health, and he will have the most out of all of them, but you can see why I chose him in the second. He is, as a matter of fact, he's beautiful. He really, he has a pretty cool story too, but overall he has a lot of health, so you could do it with two people, but it takes quite some time, so I am going to pause this video and then review it. So we have him down to 6%, with 20,000 health points left. It wasn't that hard with 3 people. I just got 4 essences from defeating him with 2 people. And so that was the second monster on the list. So let's go to the first one now. So I'm in the area of the first monster on the list, number 1. So there is a cutscene, and I will show you that one. So first let's go in here, and then the cutscene is just one. And then the boss is just through that door. So yeah. So here's the cutscene. There's the boss. So as you can see, he's a pretty bad guy. As
I don't know.
looks of it.
Never heard of Namsuyo.
So as the time of year is Christmas right now, you'll notice something different about him after the cutscene. So there's something kind of cool this game does. So you'll see about it. So every major boss in this game, they dress up during the holidays. So like he's dressed in like a Santa coat thing. During Halloween, he was dressed in like a jack-o'-lantern outfit. So you might notice his health not as much as you'd expect it, because this is in the very first place you go to when you're just beginning this game, so they don't want to give you too big of a challenge. So click here. And after you kill this Gubon, there is a second boss that comes. Oh, and if you haven't done this part, I would recommend not seeing this, because this is a storyline. So he does change into technique. So it's pretty gross. I didn't really understand this part, but because it's kind of weird. So and then going from 50,000 health points, it goes
A
to
dynamic
88,000.
quest has begun.
It's not that big of a challenge for me, but if you are a beginner, I would recommend doing this with at least 4 people. Here's another cutscene.
But my explosives are the best. That's it. Get out! This place is going to blow! Come this way! Wait, General Gubon? Hurry, hurry!
So that crate that guy's holding, it does have something to do with the dungeon. After this cutscene, you are able to see what's inside that crate, and if you're really lucky, an outfit is in there. I've only seen it once, and I got it that time. And if you don't get the outfit in that, there are some little things like jewelry and potions and stuff. And so that was the Devourer, and slash Gubon. So this is the crate, and it didn't have the outfit in it, but it does have some potions, necklace, weapon, couple weapons, and soul. So that was number 1. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment, subscribe, and look for more content under Retro Rays. See you next time.